Hi again, folks. We're back again on the locomotive of life. We're still working on our clock project. We've moved on a few steps since the last video. This is the effect of the clock, or this is the shape of the clock that we've ended up with. Nice curved sort of shape, not your classical clock shape, I agree, but there we go. This is going to be a themed clock. This is a sort of the cat's out of the bag now. There's no disguising what this is going to be. These little recesses here are an indicator of our dial. So this is going to be the numbers around the clock. This obviously is our center point where the hands of the clock will go on. We're going to start adding the various components to the clock. This is the effect that we were trying to create on that video last time. It's the term that I cannot remember. It's the jarring effect. I think it's quite nice. And what we do is we finish it with a wax polish. So we use a tinned wax polish. We put it in with a brush, and it brings out the grain. So it gets right into the grain of the timber, which we raised, if you remember, when we were using our charring effect. And it gives a little bit of a luster. It doesn't go shiny, because I don't like shiny. But it does give a little bit of a sheen, which is quite nice, I think. Well, it's a taste thing, but I think it's quite nice. This, by the way, is our little box of horrors. These are all sorts of bits and pieces that we've collected or Sue has sourced to help us achieve the effect we desire. You may have noticed in a video at the back that I've actually missed out one of the dial recesses. Believe it or not, this time it was on purpose. And what we're going to try and do, we found these nice little nail scissors. They're quite ornate. I'll show you a little bit of a close-up if I can, without everything collapsing. They're in the shape of a bird of some sort. So we're going to use the loop of the scissors to make our hand. But that will become obvious a little bit later on. So we're going to carry on with this. Sue has managed to source some really nice mother of pearl buttons. They're quite old, I think, some of them. They're all different shapes. Well, not all different shapes, they're all round, but they're all different styles. And these are going to make our dials to go around the clock. All part of our sewing theme. So let's see how we get on with those. Okay, this is a peculiar camera angle, I appreciate. And the fact is that we've had to lift the guard up for this, so it's a bit of a no-no, but we'll give it a try. Just pulling out the centres of our pair of scissors. I've just showed you how we drilled the scissors for a screw to pass through. They're not going to be used as scissors, but this is the effect we've got. So you can see there we have the mother of pearl buttons set in to the face. I think it's quite nice, and this is an indication of the loop in the scissors indicates our 7 mark, our 7 dial there. So that's where we are at the moment. I think it's coming on okay, but we'll keep carrying on. It's a little bit tricky because, you know, when you've got somebody with the fingers the size of bananas trying to do this fiddly work, it's not always the easiest, but we'll keep pushing on.
tomorrow we will be here for this type of situation.